guys, welcome back to my channel, The Expanse, Season 5, Episode 4. Let's quickly go over what happened last episode. Basically, the asteroid that one of the asteroids that Marco was hurtling towards Earth has hit. Now, we don't know which one that was, because there was one in the beginning that got broken up, and then there was one that hurtled towards Earth, right? I assume that was a different one. So then apparently there was 9 at the end of last season, so now there would be 7. And they're all about to hit within the next, I assume, week or so, since they were all relatively the same size. And that shot that we got of Marco, where we saw all of the asteroids kind of in orbit in their trajectories of when they were going to hit, pretty sure it's going to happen soon. So I don't know if it's going to hit in different places, or I don't know if they're going to hit in all different places all over the world, but it's gonna happen. So unless they have some type of counter to stop them, I mean, these asteroids are covered in Martian stealth tech, so it's gonna be pretty hard for them to either detect them and stop them. That was what Bobby was investigating last season, and she found that out. Didn't realize it, but Philip was the guy that, when the shit was going down with Bobby towards the end of last season, he was the one that went into, like, the elevator or whatever, the shaft. I don't know where he went, but the doors closed, and that was Philip. Didn't realize that, and you guys actually pointed that out to me. So, with everything else, if the UN still exists and they didn't get hit bad, they're going to, I assume, kiss Christian's ass. She's not the type to really, I guess, rub it in people's faces that she was right. She is correct, so she has that right, but considering how many people probably just died in the end of last episode, that would probably be in bad taste. I don't know. Not too sure. Kind of want to get right into the episode, don't really want to talk a lot. I'll save my thoughts for after the episode, as I usually do. But we also didn't get Amos last episode, so hopefully we get a little bit more of him this episode, because I want to see a little bit more of his story and his character. We got a little glimpse of it 2 episodes ago. So, and Drummer too. Definitely want to see more of Drummer. I think that her storyline is really going to be focused on this season. And I don't know, she wants revenge for Ashford. And last episode we saw her grow as a person, and she put that aside, and they're going to focus on what's really important. But I think that at the end of the day, she is going to be the one to avenge his death. I feel it in my heart. That's what I want to happen. So hopefully that's what ends up going down, even though that's not what needs to happen immediately. Like, she's letting her need for revenge clog her vision a little bit and her senses. So I'm glad that, I'm not too sure what her name is, the one that she kissed last episode, but I'm glad that she kind of talked some sense into her, and now Kamina realizes that maybe she needs to focus on other things before she focuses on getting revenge and potentially dying in pursuit of Marco. So, yeah, I'm going to shut up and get into the episode, so without further ado, let's get into episode 4. Where does that say? I can't... That text was thin as hell. I did not see where that was. Oh, okay. So it is it's a prison. He's visiting someone in prison? Is he gonna... It's either Aaron, right, maybe? Or...
ID.
Jewel Pierre Mao? Why would he be going to see them, though? What was...
Okay.
Clarissa. What? Why is he going to see her? I guess they had a little bit of a friendly back and forth last episode. Was not expecting her out of all people. I was expecting Jewel Pierre Mao before her.
Hey, Peaches.
Peaches.
Blockers every morning. Food through a slot in the door.
And she's got to do that every day for the rest of her life.
Have a walk around the yard. Why are you here?
Yeah, I'm wondering the same.
People like us. The things we do, it's not just on us. This world is messed up. I had somebody to help me.
Did you come here to help me?
I guess I did.
What?
You can't.
This could be their chance. Let's go. Get her out of there. Oh my god, that was the fucking... Oh my god, that was the
I don't
asteroid.
give a shit who he is with out of that meeting right
Holy
now.
shit.
Shut the fuck up and listen to me. It wasn't a rogue asteroid strike. It was an attack.
Should have listened to her.
What?
The second rock just hit Earth.
What? Oh, was that a different rock? Was that a different asteroid?
About 40 kilometers northwest of Philadelphia.
That's where Amos was. Wow. I'm thinking Amos was somewhere near
We've lost
Africa.
communication with Leo.
We have to get through to the Secretary General herself. Tell her directly what we know.
We'll convince her.
We need to contact the UN one.
There are 6 more of those fuckers on the way.
I need you to do exactly as I say.
Ma'am, this is Chef Casey on UN1.
I know who I fucking call. You fattened me up for years with macarons. Now, listen.
Smart. My girl Christian is smart and stealthy.
The rocks crashing down on Earth are covered in Martian stealth composites. That's why our spotters cannot see them.
Marco and arrows.
Yes, and I can prove it. But right now, you have to trust me.
That's all they got. Listen
What do
to
you
my
recommend?
girl.
The Watchtower satellites are the only thing we have. You have to link them to the spotters. That's the best chance to destroy any more rocks that are on the way.
I got chills.
You may have just saved millions. I've always admired your persistence.
I prefer to think of it as perseverance.
I'll bet you do.
Man, get down! Oh my god.
Oh my god. This is only episode 4. My heart is not going to be able to take this season, yo. Come on, Fred Johnson. What are we going to do here?
Sir, we got some kind of disturbance in reactor control. Security units are on the way. Smear, you have not been authorized to slow. Please stay on your designated approach.
We got a problem with thrust up control. Fixing now. Stand by.
Bull, get out of there. What are you talking about? Get everyone out of there now. It's a trap. Come on, go, go, go.
Go, go, go. Quickly. Oh my god, no. No! What?
Medics.
No! Oh my god, get her! They're working with her.
Let's go.
Oh my god, no way. No. Jesus Christ, everybody's getting wiped out. I can't handle this shit. Not Monica! No. Oh my god, no.
Comms are out. The whole net is down. We need to get into gravity.
That's fucked up.
Get into gravity.
Holy shit. It's in his quarters. I assumed he was talking about the protomolecule. Oh my god, he can't die. That's a crazy shot. What is happening? Ugh. Please.
Go here. No. We take her with us.
Did not see this coming at all. At all. Fucking coup. Everybody wants the protomolecule, man. Where's Holden? I wish Bobby was here. Bobby would fucking destroy all of them. No problem. Nice! Ooh! I'm sorry. That's crazy. No. No! Holy shit. Come on! I'm upset. Come on, chop chop. There's a problem right in front of you.
So sad. It's gold. Gold for good. You lose. You all lose.
It's never gonna end. Terrorist, yo. Is he dead? Does that mean he's dead? I was just starting to trust him. And realize that he was good.
He deserved to finish what he was building.
Ugh, I'm so pissed. He was actually trying to do good with that. Trying to do good with the proto-molecule. And now God knows where that was ejected to. If it even had a destination, or if it was just ejected.
The watchtower's got a fix.
Wow. Fucking another one. Nice. So that was number 6. Where was that heading?
Target has been eliminated.
It was near a city regardless. Wow. Look at that shot. Is that it? No. Okay. We still got 12 minutes left. Whew. This is only going to make things worse. I mean, war is not the answer. Have we not learned that at this point? I guess that in their minds, their fucked up minds, they just believe that this is the only thing to do. Oh, there he is.
Sorry, Titi. This is our moment. This moment is all of ours. Welcome to the Bella.
All you've ever wanted is to see your enemies burn.
In some cases, yes, that's true. But people change.
You haven't changed at all.
Oh, I know I have. Raising a child gives you a certain ambition you otherwise never would have had. Now this I did want to be a surprise.
Imagine having that many lives and souls on your conscience. And he just doesn't care because he sees them all as enemies. Those are innocent people. If you're gonna attack the people in charge that make decisions that affect the Belters. Don't attack innocent people.
It's everything we ever dreamed of.
No.
You murdered millions.
The future of the belt has begun.
You put blood on our son's hands, just like you did to me.
He did not make me do anything.
Yeah, you're
I was
brainwashed.
proud to do my part.
Boss mate, tracking scope show Berto's destroyed 3 rock. Got a 3 miss.
Wow, they destroyed 3 other ones. And other 3 missed, she said? They missed?
One hit would have been our triumph. 2 proved our tactical brilliance. But after 3, the inners will never perceive us as weak again.
Naomi, welcome home.
Ugh. Jesus. That is torturous. He's got to have some part of him that knows that this is wrong. I mean, come on. Right? Maybe not, because he's so young.
My name is Marco Inaros. I am the commander of the Free Navy. We are the ones responsible for striking our oppressors on Earth and Mars. No longer will Belters be persecuted. The Free Navy now possesses the last remaining sample of the proto-molecule.
Do they?
Any transgressions by the Inners and the Free Navy will not hesitate to unleash the proto-molecule on either planet. We are at a crossroads in human history. We will lead the belt to a new, better form. A more human form. Beratnas. Rise up now. This day is ours. The future of humanity is ours. Today and forevermore, we are free.
Wow. Wow. My man knows how to speak. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. I got chills. I don't know if you could see that, but I have chills. Wow. I might need to take a minute, actually, gather my thoughts, because how do you process that? How do you process that? I'm gonna take a minute. So Fred is dead. He was betrayed by a shit ton of people that we took for granted, that we just believed and thought that we could trust. You know, that new girl, I forgot what her name is, but she has the funky hair. I don't know what her name is. So she was an imposter, and just a lot of people were imposters, and ended up not really being on Fred's side. Fred ended up dying. Yo, I thought, even when he got shot, I was like, no, there's no way they can kill Fred Johnson. There's just no way. He's the only one that has, like, you know, I should say the only person working with the OPA that has a level head that knows what to do with the proto-molecule and it's not gonna be in the wrong hands if it's with Fred Johnson. Now it's crazy because 2 episodes ago I was suspicious of him and what he wanted to do with the proto-molecule. I guess due to the fact that he was working with Dawes, but now realizing these last 2 episodes what was really going down was basically he was just, you know, he was working with Dawes, but solely, or at least what I think, is solely because he wanted to control him and make sure that his vision, you know, Fred's vision, is the one that ends up getting pursued and Dawes doesn't go crazy, radical, you know, making sure the proto-molecule is in the right hands, basically. Because all Dawes had was Cortazar, right? Cortazar? That's his name. Yeah, that's all Dawes has. So, also, we haven't seen Dawes. Where's Dawes in all this? What is the actor doing? Is he committed to other shows? What's going on? He can't appear for like 2 episodes here in this amazing show, and he's being name dropped like crazy. Now Fred is dead, so I think it's really important that we see Cortazar and Dawes, at least, you know, now that everything has happened with all these asteroids hitting, Fred dying. The one thing I was thinking of when Fred died also was Drummer's reaction and how Drummer is going to feel in all this. We have not seen her for a single second this episode, so hopefully we get her reaction next episode. I don't really want to see that. I think that this, on top of the fact that Ashford got killed due to her sparing Marco, in that situation, if I were Drummer, I would blame myself. So that's why I'm saying that. I'm not saying she should blame herself, but I know that she's gonna. So, you know, Fred dying on top of Ashford dying by Marco's hand, and her being in the position, you know, episodes ago, a season ago, to take his life, she's gonna blame herself. She's gonna blame herself for all of this, because she was the one vote. She was the one vote that could have stopped that. And a part of me is still pissed off that didn't end up happening, and she didn't just kill him. And I understand it needs to go by the books, and there needs to be some entertainment value here, but, oh my god, I just hate him. I hate him, and Philip too. I just, ugh. Every time they speak, at least Marco, I could tolerate him, but they're just so, like, condescending, and it's crazy that they believe that what they're doing is correct. And I guess that you could say that about any terrorist, but that's just so wild to me. And Philip being raised, I feel a little bit more bad for Philip because he just has no idea. Like, he's been raised on these ideas. At least Marco was in a position where he's experienced everything. He got both sides of the story and then decided to be a terrorist, which is still shitty. But at least in Philip's situation, he was just brainwashed from a young age. Doesn't excuse anything that he did, but he was blindly following his father. When the person who is the only person in your world, raised you, loved and supported you, is telling you these things, you're going to take them at face value. So still hate Philip, still hate Marco. Can't deny that his speech at the end was incredible. Both of the speeches that he's had so far are great. Like, if I were a belter and I was feeling some type of way about the inners, I'd be like, hell yeah, I'm for that cause. You know, I would like to think that as a Belter, I would actually have the restraint to be like, no, that's actually kind of fucked up. Innocent people should not be dying for us to get what we want. You know, but I guess in their situation, they're thinking that they've done so much, and that their one hope maybe was the ring, right? Getting new worlds, finally getting a government, a name for themselves, their own name, the Free Navy, whatever. And even that was exploited because they can't even have their own world without everything going to shit. I mean, we saw that with Illis. That was what that was demonstrating. That was like build up for what is going on in this season now, because we know that the Belters really just, they can't win. They can't win. Again, doesn't excuse anything that's happened, doesn't excuse sending asteroids to kill millions and millions of people, but at the end of the day, maybe some truce can be made now that this has happened. It should not have happened, but maybe the inners will now realize, well, it's probably too late, but maybe they'll be like, yeah, maybe we should have listened to the Belters. Maybe we should not have exploited them. I mean, with the ring gates happening, the only people that benefited from that really was Earth. And I guess that pissed off the Belters so much because Belters didn't have jobs anymore. All the new planets had the resources that the Belters were mining for, right? In the belt. Mars, who wants to be on Mars? You can go to another planet and have that be Mars. Mars doesn't mean shit anymore, and Bobby and Alex were talking about that this episode, coming to terms with the fact that everything you fought for and everything you believed in was basically for shit, and, you know, everybody's corrupt, and when circumstances change, people's opinions and views change, and people kind of change with the tides. So I don't think anybody is truly loyal to Mars, and I think Bobby and Alex are both very representative of that. Yes, they were loyal to Mars, but shit changes. Shit changes, and you gotta kind of roll with the punches. So as much as that hurts her heart, because that's everything that she believed in, that's what needed to happen. So again, going back to the point, Earth was really the only people that benefited from that. They were sending off people in colony ships. They were decreasing their population. And that, for somebody like Marco, that pissed him off. To the point where he felt like he needed to send an asteroid to get his message across to Earth. So, I mean, Nancy Gao is gone. Her entire cabinet is gone. Who assumes the position of power here? I would assume it's Christian. I would assume people would elect Christian, no problem, because her platform was literally, I am able to handle situations like this because I have before. If you look at history, I have handled Eros. This is a much bigger situation than Eros. And granted, this is Earth now. So people are probably gonna, as fucked up as it is, people are probably gonna care a lot more just by virtue of it being Earth. You know, Eros was a fucked up situation, but it was Belters. So people were just like, you know, it's fine. Obviously it pissed off Belters, but people were like, you know, Belters, it's not really a lost cause. I mean, an entire rock of Belters being experimented on and nobody giving a fuck. So now that it's Earth, people are probably going to care a little bit more. It's just a crazy, crazy episode. I don't even know what else I can talk about. Oh, Monica, another MVP of the episode. I don't think she's the MVP, but I'm starting to like her a lot more. I didn't think she was going to have this big of a role, but I'm happy. I'm here for it. When she punched that one girl in the face, maybe a top 3 moment this episode for me, that was very satisfying. If I was watching this alone without reacting, I would probably be screaming at the screen right now. The only reason I don't is because I don't want to kill your ears over there to my watchers. Oh, Amos! Amos is who I wanted to talk about. So Amos, it hit near him, I assume, or at least the shockwave did. And they were underground. I don't know how low they were underground. I assume it was, you know, a lot. Maybe not too much because the actual like concrete above them was cracked. So I don't know how they're going to get out of there if the entire stuff above them is like rubble. Maybe rescue missions will come and go get them. I mean, they are pretty, that's a high risk prisoner, and that's, you know, Amos. Amos is pretty famous at this point too. Amos is famous. And yeah, I mean, they were literally just talking about trying to get her out. Peaches, he calls her. They were trying to get her out in different ways. I don't know how Amos intended to do that before the asteroid hit, but now that the asteroid hit, that was kind of like divine intervention. Now they're just gonna get out of there, I assume. So yeah, This was the craziest episode. This was only episode 4, y'all. I want to say this was my favorite episode. Visually, cinematically, I was invested from beginning to end, but in terms of what actually happened, I'm upset. I'm upset that I didn't get to see a little bit more of Fred, you know, and see what his plan was. That was crazy. And his last words to Holden were, you know, go get it. It's in my chambers. I forget what he said. He said it was, you know, basically telling him where the protomolecule was. Now my question is, they said, you know, Marco said that we have the last protomolecule sample. Does that mean that the ejected protomolecule on that little like spider bot thing, did that go to Marco? Did I miss that? Was that portrayed? I was paying attention the entire episode. I didn't see that happen. I thought it was just shot out into space. I didn't know it had a projected endpoint. So, all right. I guess I'll shut up and get into the next episode because that was fucking crazy. I guess those are all my thoughts. Let me know what you guys thought of this episode in the comments below. I need like a couple minutes to recover from that. So yeah. As always, thank you guys for watching. Check out my other reactions if you have not already. And I will see you guys for episode 5. Alright, bye guys.